Hello.
Hello.
Well done. Job done, but I think the job was probably done a week ago. But more importantly, what can you tell us about Megan? How is she? Because clearly that was something horrendous.
Yeah, I think we've all seen. I don't think it looked great on the pitch, and I've seen her. She's in pain. The medical team are with her. We don't know yet. It's her right knee, but we obviously don't have any, because of the swelling. We don't have any sort of diagnosis yet. But it doesn't look great, and she'll get the support. Same as Pauline, she'll get the support from the medical staff here. We have an exceptional medical team here, so she'll get the support. But we'll know more probably tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday when we've had a chance to do scans and to do thorough assessments.
Clearly, the important things you said there with Pauline was getting her attention and the right attention at the right time.
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing we have here is an excellent medical team, and we have a clear process when things like that happen. And the paramedics and the medical team have done their job, and Megan will receive the quality care that we have here, and we'll move forward with that one.
It almost seemed, though, after the injury, it kind of cast a shadow over the rest of the game, certainly from a kind of City perspective.
I think they do, yeah. I think when you've got such a good team spirit and such a togetherness and a almost collective style of play and collective way of working, everybody. We have a good bond between this team. When that happens, as it does, we felt the same in the Everton game with Pauline, and same tonight. But we have to move forward with it. Injuries are part of football, and we have to move forward and continue to win. But at the same time, give Megan the support, the same as what we gave Tessel and gave Pauline.
I imagine the emotion is one of kind of satisfaction of getting the job done. 11 wins out of 11 and into the last day of the competition. Yeah,
the objective, I said before the first leg, the objective is always to get through to the next round. But here we want to play well, and we want to not only win but win well. Tonight I thought we were a bit patchy, and maybe the tiredness and a lot of games caught up with us. But it's no excuse. We have a squad that should be able to take a lot of games, and if you want to play in the competitions, you have to play those games. So just really proud of the team tonight getting the win, making sure that we keep up the 11 games, 11 wins, and yeah, we're happy to be in the next round, of course.
Nick, how did Megan actually pick up her injury tonight?
I didn't see it, and I haven't seen it back on the camera. But I think that from the physio, she's tried to nick the ball, and I think she's just maybe hyperextended her knee a little bit. But I haven't seen it really. It looked innocuous, really. But obviously with the noises, and she was, she looked in pain. It's obviously a painful one.
Karen Bardsley wasn't even on the bench tonight. Is she an injury worry ahead of England next week?
No, KB's okay. I've said all along over the last 3 weeks that we've made sure that we've rehabbed KB to make sure that she's fit, and not only fit to play now like she did in the first leg, but she'll be fit through those busy Christmas periods and into next year. And like all the players, they have busy not only the staff get a rest now, but the players go off to play 2 more games. So we have a competitive squad here, and with Ellie and Marie, it shows that we can rotate the goalkeepers just like we have by putting Nikita up front tonight, and we have a competitive squad.
Keira, first of all, congratulations on the England call-up. What was that feeling like when you got the phone call?
Yeah, it was amazing. I would just like to say thank you to Nick and the coaching staff and all the players in the team, because obviously without them it wouldn't be possible. But yeah, it was an amazing feeling. I mean, every English player wants to play for the national team, and yeah, just a really proud moment for me and my family.
As a club through to the quarter-finals again, what does that mean to the players?
Yeah, I think as a team we set out the objective to push on in the Champions League and hopefully progress through to the final and bring the trophy back to Manchester. So to get through to the quarter-finals, it is an important step for us, but we can't take that too easy, because there's no light teams in the quarter-finals. Everyone's a good competition. So I think just get our heads down and keep going on as we have been.
Izzy Christiansen is on fire at the moment in terms of scoring goals. Scored again tonight. What's it like having a player in the team who's in that good a form?
I think, yeah, obviously Izzy's in great form, but I think most of the players that we have on the pitch are in great form, and when players are playing like that, it makes my job a lot easier when we have people like that in front of me scoring and creating goals. So I think, yeah, Izzy's in great form, but you can't discount the likes of Jill. Jill Scott's been playing fantastically well, and our front three tonight shown that they're more than capable of creating chances for us.
And Nick, just last one from me. The draw's being made a week tomorrow. Is that something you watch as a squad?
No, because we'll probably only have 4 players here. Everyone's off on international. But I said to the team after, obviously we've only been involved for 2 years, but in my opinion, and I think the quarter-final is competitive. I think, you've probably, for maybe different than last year, we've probably got the best 8 teams in Europe that are now in the last 8. So every draw is going to be difficult. It's going to be almost the best going against the best, and whoever you get, you have, it's the old cliche, you have to beat everybody to win it, and we'll look forward to it. Whoever we get, we'll prepare, but we have to put that one away now because it's like 3 months away. So put that one away and let them go on international, and then pick up the Conti in the league.
Nicky, they're comfortable league wins tonight. What impressed you from your team that you saw out there tonight?
I said at half time, maybe when you're not playing so well or you've not got the real. I thought our rhythm tonight was good, our build-up was good, but I didn't think we were ruthless enough in the final third. And although we've scored a lot of goals this season, different to the other 3 seasons, we just didn't put LSK away. And I think when you always give teams a chance to come back at you. But if you're going to win competitions, and this is my belief, if you're going to win competitions and win leagues, you have to have all different sides of it. You have to be able to win when you're tired, win when you don't play so well. You have to find goals when you're not on fire. You have to play well and win. So I think the things that's pleased me over the first period, or almost this whole period since the start of the season, is we've always found a way to win. And it's not always been the case with us. We've always had to play really well to win, maybe in previous seasons. But this year, even when we've been a little bit off it, but the Birmingham game, tonight, we've always found that there was an Everton game away at the Select Stadium where we weren't really so great, but we've always found a way to win. So I'm really pleased, but we have to get back to performing well, controlling games and winning well as well.
Do you think winning games in that style, plus the squad you've got now compared to last year, puts you in a stronger position than 12 months ago?
I don't know if it puts us in a stronger position, because I've said before, I think the leagues are different this year. This year is the most competitive year I've ever had, and it's getting harder and harder to win. You look the likes of Reading and Everton and Birmingham, those teams are really pushing teams. Bristol, they're really pushing teams all the way. And then you get the Champions Leagues and you're playing 3 games a week, and all the teams want to win the cups. We've not even started the FA Cup yet. So I think it's got a different feel this year. I think it's the teams that can, or almost the team that can get consistency in all of those different periods that will end up winning it. And it's very early. Now we're in a good position, but we haven't won anything yet. I say to all the players, the next draw or defeat is right round the corner. So we have to make sure that whatever happens, like tonight when we go 1-0 down, we can turn that into a defeat, because the next defeat is right round the corner.
Chelsea in the quarterfinals as well. After they beat Rosengard the first leg, Emma Hayes said that they're a team to be feared because they've not had as easy a run as other English teams in the competition. What do you make of that? Well,
the draw will be made, and the quarter-final is there to play. Whether we've had an easier draw, Chelsea have had a harder draw, ultimately, I think we played the most difficult team last year in the semi-final, and we lost the first leg and we won the second. So we're massively enthused by that. So all we can do is draw on our own experiences, try and become a better team, and make sure that whoever we draw in the quarter-final, we plan and prepare to win that game.
Just a couple from me, Nick. Keira talked about Izzy. I think that's 6 games in a row she's scored, 7 in those 6 matches. Can you talk about how she's grown and her importance on this team in the time that she's been here?
Yeah, she's obviously really important, because she's improving every year. And I think for Izzy, in 2015, when she won the PFA Player of the Year, it was because of her hard work, and it was because of her dedication and commitment to trying to improve, to get as fit as she can be, to be technically as consistent as she can be in all of the games, and create and score. Now, all we've asked this year from her is to go and enjoy her football, because when she's smiling and she's having fun and she's playing, it might sound simple, but she's playing her best football. Her dedication and commitment to being the best she can be is her best attribute. So all she has to do is go out and train, and at the minute it's working for her. So all we ask is keep doing what you're doing.
And just final one for me. Quarterfinals, obviously after Christmas and in the new year. Players can join the club. You'll have Nadine coming in, Amandine Henry will be at Lyon, Ella Massa is supposedly going to be joining Wolfsburg. Does it make it a little bit more unpredictable when there's new players coming into clubs, maybe a little bit more difficult to scout up to that quarter-final point?
I think it makes it different. Yeah, I think it's, we obviously believe that we will be strengthened by not only bringing Nadia but bringing Julia Spets-Mark in. It will strengthen us. There is also business to be done because it's a January transfer window. Lyon will be stronger with Amandine Henry, and it's different. But I think what helps is the quarterfinals are so far away. You get like 2.5 months to have a look at the teams and to go and watch them. I think if there was a game really early in January, then it would be difficult because you wouldn't know how that player is going to change the dynamic of that team. But you know, we all get plenty of opportunities to watch them in their respective leagues. And you know, I've said all along when I've coached this team is let's just worry about ourselves and try and be as good as we can be and keep winning games and see where we end up.